Welcome back gamers to another Gamer Jooce video. In the past few videos we've been creating content revolving around mobile gamers. We decided to mix it up a bit and bring you our top 5 list of multiplayer online battle arena games. But first, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Without further delay, let's get right on into the video. First up at number 5, Paladins. Having an impressive 83 metascore and 7.5 user score. Paladins is a heavily cooperative and strategic team-based game where two teams each consisting of 5 players battle it out in close quarter maps. Your objective is to escort a cart loaded with explosives to the enemy team's base. Each cart successfully escorted to the enemy base is a round 1. To win the game, however, your team will need to come together and escort a total of 4 explosive carts to the enemy base. Like any other MOBA game, Paladins features a wide variety of heroes to choose from, each with their own unique abilities. Which again, to win the game, you will need to use those abilities strategically. Aside from the character abilities, there are also cards you can acquire to boost your abilities, weapons, and even mix up your hero's playstyle. Number 4, Heroes of the Storm. Metascore of 86 and user score 6.4. Here, we have a game that is strikingly similar to the well-known League of Legends. After doing some research, I came to the conclusion that while the two games do have their obvious differences and similarities, Heroes of the Storm has a much less toxic community. So, if community is something that matters to you when it comes to your video games, take that into consideration when choosing your next MOBA game. When it comes to the game itself, however, Heroes of the Storm of course has a massive selection when it comes to the heroes you can choose to play as, with each hero having their own unique abilities once again. To do so, you and your team will need to work together to destroy enemy towers, eventually making your way up to the vulnerable base, all while dealing with the enemy heroes. I want to hear from the people who have played both Heroes of the Storm and League of Legends. What do you guys think is a better MOBA? Drop it in the comment section. I'm really looking forward to the responses. Number 3, Smite. Coming in at an 83 metascore and the highest user score from all of the games on this list at 8.1. We've seen a MOBA in the first person view, we've seen a MOBA from up above your character, now we get to see a MOBA in the third person perspective from behind your character. I don't think there's any other MOBA with this perspective. The character selection in Smite might be one of the most uniquely thought out details of the game. The creators of Smite bring in characters from different religions and even Greek mythology, making for a very interesting appeal to history buffs. What's more, Smite recently introduced iconic characters from Nickelodeon's fan favorites Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. Objectives of course remain the same, as well as the fact that each character once again has abilities unique to them. In addition, you slowly gain coins over time from killing minions and killing other heroes, allowing you to purchase items that will further improve your character's stats. Hopefully I haven't lost you guys yet, we're on the home stretch. Before moving on though, I wanted to remind everyone to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it and it helped me out a ton. Okay, now let's get back on into it. Number 2, Dota 2. Coming in with the highest metascore on the list at a whopping 90, though the user score isn't all that impressive, sitting at 6.5. Dota 2 brings us back to the above the character view like Heroes of the Storm and League of Legends. As you might have already guessed, Dota 2 has objectives similar to every other MOBA on the list, though at the end of the day, I feel like that's what makes a MOBA. The differentiating factor with Dota 2 and other MOBAs is that the game is entirely free to play. You don't have to worry about purchasing any characters, any skills, or anything that can give you a competitive advantage over other players or they over you. The items available for purchase are purely cosmetic and offer no real advantage over other players. Unless of course you consider the possibility of other players being intimidated by your character from assuming you're sweaty because of your cosmetics. In reality though, that probably isn't going to happen. However, if you feel like you keep losing to players who throw money at the game for a competitive advantage, then perhaps Dota 2 is the game for you. I'll be the first to say that Dota 2 might be my new MOBA for that reason alone. Number 1, League of Legends. Metascore of 78 and user score of 5.4. Even though League of Legends may not have the best metascore or even user score, this game is still the OG of all MOBAs. To this day, the game is still free to play, even though there are many items in the game available for purchase that will give players a competitive advantage over others, such as champions not available to those who don't spend money on the game. However, the developers do occasionally rotate champions, allowing you to try out a wide variety of champions without spending money on the game. League of Legends does have a competitive ladder system, in case you are the competitive type. And with a community of over 100 million monthly active users, there will be no shortage of competition. However, do remember that League of Legends is to be considered one of the games with the most toxic gaming communities out there. Alright gamers, that's it for this list. What do you think? We'd like to hear from you, so drop a comment and let us know how we did. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell because we are always working on new content. And as always, we'll see you in the next video, and until then, enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
I miss her. Everyone fears Nico now! Ha ha ha! I will learn. I will grow. I will Nico. I will not be bound to a single
Ally has been slain.
Nico, everybody's friends. They are precious.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.